last night, Nintendo finally did their little unveiling press conference of the Nintendo Switch, and it it was fine. um, I mean, it, I was kind of hyped for it, and actually I forgot that it was even going to happen until I don't know, maybe 15 minutes before it actually started. Uh, I was in the middle of a raid, and yeah, then I started thinking things about, the Switch uh, conference going. But, so they unveiled it, and when it's going to come out, and how much it's going to be, and it's going to come out March 3rd, 2017. And it's going to retail for $299. And then they went into, they talked about, some of the hardware and stuff. Things that we pretty much already knew can be used either as like a portable device or as, a traditional console. The controllers for it, the ones that slide in and out of the screen and into the regular controller, they have a different type of rumble pack to them. They call it HD rumble or something like that, where they demonstrated having like a glass of water, and like you could feel when like you drop ice into it, and feel the vibrations of like the water, filling up the glass. It's interesting. I don't know how much of a difference it's really gonna make, but it's kind of cool. Then they went into games, and this is where I don't know, I felt a little disappointed. First game they talked about was, what is it? 1-2-3 Switch, which is sort of like their Wii games, thing of this console. So it's just like a group of like party mini games that you can do, where most of them are you don't really interact with the screen, you're interacting with people around you, where like you can do a duel, like a duel, but like I said, you don't look at the screen, you look at the person and use the screen to determine who won the duel. Yeah, that kind of it just made me feel a little, I don't know, like it was more the same. Because when they first started showing it, they had like these two like cowboys out there, doing like a shoot off, and the one kind of looked like the person from Red Dead Redemption. And I'm like, oh, Red Dead Redemption for the Switch, sweet. And then they did their whole thing where it was 1-2-3 Switch, and it was kind of disappointing. I did eventually get two third-party developers, but the first half was all stuff from them. Another game they did was called ARMS, almost like a Rock'em Sock'em Robot type game that you can play against people online. I don't know, it didn't really interest me all that much. Then we got a Mario game. No. So yeah, the third thing that they announced was Splatoon 2, and out of all the Nintendo stuff, that was one thing I was happy to see. I like Splatoon. Probably would have played it more if I could play that on the Wii U pad. This guy right here, like 90% of when I play games on the Wii U, this is what I'm playing it off of if I can. But yeah, the new version will, work on the pad and on the, TV screen, and, everything in between. So can't wait for that. That would probably be the one thing, like if I gotta get the Switch, that would be like the number one thing I want for it. Let's see. After that, we got a Mario game. How could they do a new console without some sort of Mario game? Yeah, it's a Super Mario one, so hey, it was kind of weird because I showed them like running around like in a New York City type area. It just looked kind of weird. It was like, I think some people are calling it Mario GTA, because this kind of was what it looked like at first, and then they show some other levels, and it's a Mario game. People will get it. People will probably like it. Hey, and they didn't show this in this order, but the last thing was the new Legend of Zelda game, which they finally revealed will be out on the on March 3rd, along with the Switch. So it will be a launch title for the Switch. Then they went into third-party games. Kind of all the, they show the screen with like all of the all the third-party developers, which is great. They said there's at least like 80 games being developed for the Switch from third-party developers, which I think is probably more than the Wii U and the Wii combined. But yeah, they showed off what was it? Xfinity Blade or something like that. I think it was that they showed off, and FIFA, and what was the other one? Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest Legacies or something like that. All things I don't play. Yeah, that was about it for third-party developers. Didn't feel like anything new. Oh, there was a new RPG from Square Enix. I don't remember what it was called, but I don't know. It just felt all more the same to me. I mean, like I said, they said they have like 80, third-party games in development from a bunch of third-party developers, and hopefully they all come out. And hopefully as the Wii U, or sorry, not the Wii U, but the Switch, as it comes closer to launch, we'll see more of those third-party games, at least being announced. Because maybe they just weren't ready for the Wii U. God damn it! It's not the Wii U. It is the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I keep messing this up, but yeah, maybe as we get closer, we'll start seeing more of those. Maybe we'll see games that are going to be ported over to that. We already saw they did show off Skyrim for the Wii U, or not the Wii U. It is the Switch. The Switch. they showed Skyrim for the Switch. Yeah, we saw that, which we already knew was gonna happen, but it's nice to have an official confirmation of that. Yeah, they ended showing the new Legend of Zelda and announcing the date for it. But yeah, to me the whole thing is kind of meh. Like I expected them to show maybe more third-party games. I mean, I expected them to show their games. I mean, it's Nintendo. they're of course going to have their, you know, their games front and center, but I figured they might, you know, go a little bit more in on third-party developers and showing, you know, things that maybe we haven't seen on a Nintendo platform before. So yeah, the Switch will go on pre-sale, like, I think it's next week. So hey, if you have $300 laying around, you want to get the Switch, there you go. I mean, I know when I can, I'll get the Switch. I do like the hardware. I really like the hardware. I like the thought of basically, you know, being able to play console games on something like this. You know, because I use that pretty much when I'm playing a Wii game, is I'm playing it on that pad. So to be able to have a console that basically is that pad, that would be great. I want there to be games that I want to play on it. Like I said, right now, just Splatoon is the only one that I really saw that I want to play. I mean, wouldn't be the first time I bought a console just because of one game. I mean, hell, I have an Xbox because I wanted to play Halo. I mean, I play other things on it, but, you know, that was like 90% of the reason why I stick with the Xbox platform is Halo. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Switch? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, bye.
Standing on the porch in the night, thinking how we used to be way back in time. Barefoot on the grass, open skies, I can feel it every time I close my eyes. My eyes.